Dave Johnson here. Welcome to Dota.
He is obviously not on this roster. I do think EXECRATION's draft is pretty decent, but they will have tiny issues. I don't know if the damage is going to be good enough. Speaking of damage, Tusk has taken a lot of it down bottom. He is going to fall. Mavis might be able to set up another one here. Nico dropping super low. One more right click will do it. Sprout! Ah, a little bit off the mark. Didn't have enough range actually, so Kashi unable to find the second kill, but that's it. Nico gonna heal back up with the south. Mavis actually got here in the shards. Skew tries to go for the solo kill, will succeed. Snowball manages to break the trees as well. Akashi now in some trouble, getting run down by the Iron Shell. Akashi, I think, might just end up dropping his Sprout's there, but it's not going to protect him. Okay. Oh, mid lane, Ken. Actually caught out by Shax. The flame got dispelled there thanks to the catch. Like Akashi TPing in as well. They'll find the Ember Spirit. And it's in. Power Rune is gonna go the way of the storm. And Q trying to survive with the snowball here. There are 3 supports as they're gonna turn their attention towards the Ember, who's still level 5. Ken needs a bit more XP. I think he's gonna die here. Yeah, even Akashi TP's in on the Nature's Prophet. This mid lane is a, for lack of a better word, a complete clusterfuck for Grindback. Now I think both of these supports are gonna die as Bob is starting to run them down with the haste, but does eventually run out of mana, and 23 Savage TP's over. He's gonna defend. Oh. Up top, the Brewmaster is gonna be nightmared up. Fiend's Grip is there. This should be a quick and easy kill, especially with Nico coming over. Interestingly, just a little bit too far. Top Shanks though, in some trouble. The Tusk gonna get tossed into him. He finds the Walrus Punch. Gonna get his hands on the Invis Rune here. He is going for the Yashakaya. Oh, gonna have to wait a minute here. They're trying to go for the Brewmaster. They do have the lockdown. The Vortex was there, but it doesn't really matter. The Walrus Punch was there as well, so they had the kill regardless. Darkseer shows up, drops the wall, and EXECRATION forced to disengage. Kashi turns out the Mjolnir. Oh, Bob catching out Q once again, and well, will be the recipient here of this little smoke play. But okay, Bob might actually be in some. Never mind. No, he's not in any trouble because Tino once again getting gripped. It's been the story of his life in this game so far. The CM tries to reach the Bane, but not even sure if she could do anything if she did reach him. Just a frostbite. In the meantime, Shanks gonna be next here. Bob just zips away as EXECRATION. Not only do they down bottom though, Nightmare out onto Mavis. He's gonna be taken out here as well. Does drop the Crystal Clone, buying some time. There's the Freezing Field coming through, but it doesn't last long enough. Finally, Tito pops the Primal Split, gets one kill, but can they find more? Bob, Yasha and Kaya in hand, zipping around. It's given the Croak of Genius, but doesn't really feel like chasing here. The Nature's Prophet looking for a way to TP in, but it's kind of hard to TP into this one. And now Ken's here on the Ember. Shanks might be in some trouble. Not really popping the chains here. Finally pops it as the Avalanche comes out. Savage gets the kill. Look at that. Ken being tossed forward, looking towards Bob, but Bob zips away. Bob has to be careful. Oh, Tumbler Toy is there from the tiny 2-man Avalanche, and toss along with the tree throw. 23 Savage gets the kill. Nice and easy. Now, Freezing Field coming out in the jungle. Yes, they catch out Ken with the help of the Primal Split. 23 Savage, no tree in hand, so he can't get rid of these pandas. So these pandas go ham on the support. Ollie in some trouble here. He's also gonna fall. So far, a 1-for-2 exchange in favor of EXECRATION, but Grindback cut their loss a shot. Back away. Meantime, Mavis in some trouble here. Once again, gonna be caught out by the Tusk. 23 Savage. Doesn't even need to right click, just gets the kill off of the back of the Avalanche. Or rather, Nico does anyway. Tino, he's got the Sprillet at the ready. 23 Savage. Looking for some type of opening. Shanks dropping a bit low. Q is gonna go back in. And as 23 Savage comes down, they do get the kill with the help of the Avalanche. The Panda Trulings need to be a bit careful. Tiny can very quickly just rip through them. Don't have a ton of armor, those Brewlings. Oh, 23 Savage spots out Tito. The Eon Disc is going to be popped. There is the Primal Split coming through. Tiny hold up in the air. Still has the Aegis here. Bob trying to deal damage, but this 23 Savage Tiny just a bit too tanky. Toss an Avalanche out onto the CM. She's going to be taken out of the fight here. Bob at half mana. Still holding on to a Region Rune though. Could look to go back in. But Tino, Primal Split comes to an end and they're backing off. And Ken, that's his time to go in. Gonna be able to find Shanks on the Largo, no problem. And everyone else on Execration just looking to get out. But Ken, he's still giving chase. Tino does have him blinking a bit, but does not have Oh, Crystal Maiden in some trouble as Shanks gets found elsewhere on the map. Yep, they're gonna be able to find the CM as well. Bob, in the meantime, has to be careful. Scan did connect onto him. The Bane's gonna try and go out. He's smoked up. Remember, he's got the extra night vision to work with. If he spots out Bob, he could end up catching him with the grip. He's waiting for backup to arrive. There's the Nightmare coming through. The Pings are here. Nature's Prophet TPing into S33 Savage. Quick Orchid to cancel out the grip. Bob, he's gonna try and turn the ship on towards the Bane. And, well, they'll find the kill onto Bane. But now Akashi gets caught by Nico. The punch was there. And Bob, he might... Oh, 23 Savage, he's gonna blink into Tino like that. Okay, well, he does have the Aegis. Kickback is there onto the Storm, but it doesn't matter. He zips back out towards safety. Vacuum pulling him back in. 4 heroes caught in this wall, getting slowed. A bunch of illusions chasing down Akashi, and so is Ken. In the meantime, the rest of Grindback trying to deal with the Brewmaster Pandas. But look at the havoc Ken is wrecking on the backlines. That's a Nature's Prophet dead. And sure, you might be able to go onto this Ember, but now the Tiny is here to help, and he's got an Aegis. Q. In the meantime, also hanging around. Hex out onto the Storm, controlling him for a bit. Mav is showing up as well. Grip is out onto the Brewmaster. The Aeon Disc is going to proc. Protect him for the time being. The Tiny loses life number 1. Everyone from the side of Grindback still standing. And Storm, out a bit too far. The Chain Stuns are going to be there. They find the kill onto the Storm. As Bob looking to go back in. Nice 3-4-man Avalanche, excuse me, coming in from 23 Savage. But unfortunately, the Sprout blocks him off. The shards as well prevent him from following up on that. As Bob finds back to hold on to his set of racks. And if the Orchid was the right pickup, he's going for the Bloodthorn now. That probably will end up working out for him. Tino blinks in, looking to pop the Primal Split, but the Nightmare is going to be the 23 Savage out onto the backline, trying to find the supports, though will be able to take out the CM first. In the meantime, the Nature's Prophet, what the hell did he TP into? He TP'd into his death. He is gone. 123 seconds without him. And now, the Largo is going to be dead as well. Just, Oh, Tino going in again. Aeon Disc is there. Refresher Orb as well getting popped. Yeah, he's just trying to survive and pop his ult. He's been hexed up again. But in the meantime, they found a far more important target. They found Bob. Bob's gone. And the double G's get dropped. That's it. Even though Tino got out the Primal Split, there's very little he can do. And that's going to be game. Grindback taking game number 1 against Execration.
You may now select your heroes.
First blood.
ร้อนไอ้มันร้อนก็แบบ
Oh, and Nico spots out the bounty hunter. There's a quick pulverize Sunray to try and keep him alive. They probably don't have the damage for this and didn't expect 4 heroes to still be around for execration. Grind back, they might have dodged the previous gank, but it seems like they will be able to find Nico at the end of it all. So that damage out on the SF.
They've got it. Dyer's bottom tower.
Stino is going to be the one who gets spotted. Take it out super quick.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
Top, Savage. Just to be a bit careful, has no idea that the bounty hunter is here. There's the stun coming through along with the egg. Bob is going to drop the dream coil, and this SF, when surrounded by 3 heroes, is really not that tanky. They'll find the kill, but the question is, can Execration get back out? Ken is already here with the amp damage. So he's looking for some type of opening. Spots out Shanks, and Shanks will probably be going down here. Navs is going to get away. Mid lane. Ollie trying to test his limits on the Enchantress, although Bob, I think he's the one who might get tested here. Pulverize is going to be the Shadow Rays as well. They need a little more damage on the Satyr, with the Hadouken is the one who finds the kill. It goes tracked up. Just be a bit careful here. Shanks is coming in. Akashi has got the Eclipse as well, but do they have enough damage? Well, they do cancel out the Onslaught. Nico trying to run away. One more Loosened Beam will do it. Akashi trying to keep up will get the kill. Oh, 23 Savage once again on the Radiant Wisdom Shrine area is able to find Tino. That's a very nice Dream Coil by Bob, catching out 3. The Egg's going to be there as well, but they're all just running away. They're not taking the fight. There's no one here to stop them, although they do meet Akashi. 23 Savage, quick blink away. Q gonna be the one who falls. Very lucky for 23 Savage that he didn't get hit by any of the beams from the Eclipse. But Bob, he's not done yet. Looking for more, but yeah, Shanks, rather Ken, excuse me, is out, so. Oh, Shanks, he's gonna be spotted. Yes, the sentry ward gets dropped, but they find someone even more valuable. They're gonna get on top of the Puck. The Sunray is there, but it's not gonna be enough heal. They'll find both the Bounty Hunter and the Puck. The Scrying back turn their attention towards the tier 1. Easily buy that coil. You can still find Ken and Nico though. As, okay, well, Nico has got the BKB. He's gonna TP out. Eclipse is gonna be dropped. He will die in base. Stick out eventually. As they commit 2 ults to get that Primal Beast. Coming. Mavis. Hanging around. The Tormentor is going to be spotted. Quick 1-2 race from Savage ends up finding him the kill. And well, they'll just take the Tormentor themselves. Looking for any type of opening. You've got the Blink SF with the Spirit Bomb, so... yeah, single disable is fine. And they found the perfect target. They found the Luna with the punch. The Requiem was there as well. Quick and easy kill for Savage. Quick and easy. Oh, your BKB out in the mid lane. It's on towards Tino. Tino did get his BKB off in the end, but doesn't really matter. They were able to find the kill. And that killed Savage. Wants to go into the Rosh pit. Oh, Nico goes in, finds Ollie with the... sorry, excuse me, not Ollie, Mavis rather, with the help of the Pulverize, and finds a quick kill. Ken still... Uh-oh, Bob. Okay, well, there is the Eclipse coming out. Lemoncape trying to save Savage. They will succeed. The Eclipse, well, it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't really find a kill. Now an egg into the middle of all of these. He knows they will quickly converge and take out the egg. And Nico tries to turn it back around with the Pulverize. The Puck going in. Bob looking for the cleanup, looking for Savage. One right click. He does not find it. Lemoncape is there, protected from the Searing Signet burn. And Tino will eventually be found by Q and Nico. Okay, while Savage is doing that, they've found Puck. As Roshan tries to make it to his summer home, but Savage slaughters him midway. Still has a Lincoln Sphere though, so have to be careful about that. Oh, the Doom actually straight on top of the Primal Beast. They're gonna find him first here, but the Luna has been left all alone in the backlines. No BKB, she is prey and fodder for the Requiem. And you can see Execration instantly start bailing. Their carry is gone. Not only will they knock the bounty away from the Wisdom Shrine and find it, they will also be able to find the kill. The true sight on the Remnant reveals where the bounty is. It's going to be 2 quick kills going the way of Grindback. 9. Oh. Bob, you didn't have Blink, Bob. You went in with the Illusory Orb with your Blink still on cooldown and you jaunted. Oh my god. Rubbing salt into the already gaping wound that Execration have. This is going to be at least a set of frags, if not 2, in favor of Grindback. Okay, well, they're going to try and bring down the SF here, who's trying to take away the racks, but he still has the Aegis. BKB comes out by Tino. Nico decides to disengage as the egg comes in, and now Ken going back in, and the Aghanim Scepter from the Primal Beast completely destroys Execration. There's the Axe Requiem. I mean, there was the Axe Requiem as well, and I mean, yeah, this is... Execration are not calling it, but this is probably game. This is that kind of fight that you don't recover from. I mean... He's got an Axe Blessing now, so he's got a Shadow Blade to work with in his inventory. Hex out onto Ken, but I don't think you're going to be killing that Void Spirit today. Sitting on such low mana. A nice Dream Coil out onto the SF. The SF saved by the Snowball. Time being bought for him. No BKB, but he still got damage. Turns around with the Razors out onto Tino. The Doom gets dropped onto the Primal Beast, who will probably be dying in the meantime. 1v1 Bob versus... Well, was a Savage. Bob does come out on top. And he's able to get out in the end. As they try and save the Primal Beast. Q did his best, but... Oh, Ollie is going to be tracked up here as he walks right into Akashi. Glimmercape is there protecting him for the time being. He survived on very little HP, but eventually the Parasma takes him out. They do end up finding the Void Spirit as well. That's a little unfortunate. Doom does get used though. And it does mean that the Shadow Fiend is going to be free to play this fight as he sees fit. And they're going to try and fight this mob. Kickback is going to be there. There's the BKB. Pulverize going through it. Finally, the Requiem comes through, but there's a BKB of her own onto Luna. Tino now blinking in, but there is no Doom at the ready. Egg finally gets popped. Ken is here, having bought back on the Void Spirit. Looking to turn this thing around right on towards the Luna. The Luna without the BKB trying to tuck tail and run. Do they have the catch? The kickback is going to be there as they manage to take out the Phoenix first. Luna does her best before she falls, though. Buyback coming out from Ollie. Phoenix is... going to join his team, but there is no Doom for another 70 seconds. If anything, Execration need to back off. Really good one. Just have to be careful of the BKB and the Eclipse out onto Luna. Tino's going to be spotted first. There's the onslaught coming through along with the Pulverize. They're going to find him first. Tino is out for good. 70 seconds, no Doom as the egg gets dropped. Ken goes in, solos the egg. What the fuck? Okay, and he's just gonna get the hell out. And now the puck goes in, blinks, but the Hex was there by Ollie? Yep, by Ollie. Out this banner though. Nothing is gonna change. Well, Tino, he's gonna go in and drop the Doom. They're gonna try and fight them here, but I just don't think it's really gonna happen. 23 Savage with the BKB trying to run away. He'll be fine. Eclipse gets dropped. No one really being found just yet. 23 Savage dropping very low as Bob tries to find him, but Savage able to blink away, and now Nico, now the Pulverize, rather the first Pulverize of the fight, excuse me, out onto Tino, as Tino is out of his Doom and out of life. Bounty Hunter is also going to be found here. Buyback coming in from the Luna. Q dropping very low, will eventually fall. And it's just up to Bob and Akashi to try and hold on to their base. Ken jumping in, Aegis in hand. There's Nika going in with the onslaught. The Hex is out onto the puck, but the puck survives for now. Phase shift is there. He's gonna get the blink away. Ken trying to find a kill inside the base, but yeah, that is a little too deep. Buys out the Desolator here on the Void Spirit, and well, that's gonna be the death of the Luna and the Throne, and the end of Execration's time here in the TI15 closed qualifiers, as Grindback are the ones who are gonna be facing Reckonix in the lower bracket final.